Forsaken. A game about children hunting their fathers. At least somewhat. Now, you may be asking yourself, or you may not, what is Forsaken? Well, boy do I have an answer for you. Forsaken is a game on Roblox about survivors trying to survive against the killers. Sorta like Dead by Daylight. Forsaken does seem to be inspired by Dead by Daylight, although you shouldn't quote me on that. The game came out on the 28th of July, 2024, and it's gotten a couple major updates, but today we'll be mostly talking about the newest update that brought in the 2-time rework. Throughout all of Forsaken, 2-time has been an interesting character. From the start, he's always had a side character role in the game, having no moves but 2 lives to combat having no moves. But that changed in the most recent update. Instead of a supporting or side character role who is meant to take hits due to his multiple lives, he is now a prey who has become the predator. A character who used to be a 1-star difficulty has now become a 4-star difficulty character. So let's talk about him now, the good and the bad. Before the rework, he only had one passive called Undying Devotion. Once dying, his health changes from his base of 80 to 40. He gains a speed 2 buff and iframes for a second and a half, while also getting a debuff of weakness 5 for 12 seconds. Although, once it reaches last man standing, and 2-time has not died yet, his second life will activate. Although, his health will go to a max of 110 instead of 40, while also healing 50 HP. He also does not receive weakness 5 upon being the last man standing. Now, in the new rework, 2-time gains 3 new skills and 1 passive. The passive is called Ablation. What it does is it gives 2-time a bar of ablation that only the user can see, and upon every successful hit with Sacrificial Dagger, you will fill up the bar. Filling this bar fully grants you another life. But, the same as pre-rework 2-time, once you respawn with the second life, you get 40 max HP instead of 80. And once you die, you will be teleported to your ritual spot, and you will gain speed 2 for 6 seconds and weakness 5 for 12 seconds. But upon entering second life due to last man standing, you will gain extra HP with the formula of bar percentage times 30 to 40 HP. His first move is called Sacrificial Dagger. Once used, 2-time stabs his Ghostfire Dagger forward and gains resistance 3 for a second. On hit, it deals 25 damage and applies slowness 2 and helpless 1 for 2 seconds on the killer, with the upside of healing 2-time for 10 HP. Although, if the killer's back is hit, they will get stunned for 4 seconds and get dealt 35 damage whilst healing 2-time for 20 HP. His second move is called Crouch. Once used, you crouch down and your movement speed is slowed to 9 and you become undetectable. Once you exit the move, you gain slowness based on how far you are from the killer, with the cooldown of the move increasing with the amount of time you've spent crouched. You can use the Sacrificial Dagger while crouched to do a sort of lunge with it. His final move is called Ritual. Upon use, 2-time carves a respawn symbol on the ground. Where you place the ritual is where you will respawn once you earn your second life or reach last man standing. When dying to the killer, the timer doesn't go up, but you will be revealed to the killer for 2 seconds. You gain immunity to status effects and damage for 2 seconds once respawning, and you do not need to fill the ablation bar to enter your second life when you are the last man standing. Now with this information in mind, let's go over the good with 2-time. 2-time is a more involved character now, letting him help his team more than just tanking damage for them. He is a high-risk, high-reward character. If you play close to the killer, you will most likely get a high reward. The hitboxes aren't too bad, other than the backstabbing ones. They seem to be a little bit janky and unresponsive sometimes, leading me to not want to play him as much. But he is the only survivor that has a life-stealing ability, and is probably going to stay like that for a while. He is also definitely a character who can stand on his own feet and doesn't need help. I like that about him. He's just an exceptionally good character, and I'm glad to see that they were pretty much able to just cook with this rework. But just like everything has its good, everything has its bad. Let's get into the bad with 2-Time. As we know, his backstabbing hitboxes are not the best, as well as that you are realistically able to kill one of the squishier killers easily if you have a server full of 2-Times. You shouldn't just be able to turn a predator into a prey just because. His crouch ability is also just not the best. In my opinion, it should be sorta like 007 and 7's clone invisibility, but that's just my opinion. And of course, last but not least, his frames to get punished are 0 to none. That's just not a good thing. He's a majorly broken character who needs a little bit of nerfs just to get that right amount of balance in his kit. Now, for the end of the video, I just want to add on that 2-Time is not a bad survivor. Not at all. And the update wasn't bad either. I see many people complaining about it, and I don't exactly see why. I like it, and I've personally already spent hours on the update already. Either playing it alone or playing it with friends. It is a fun update, and it's already bought me a pretty fun time. Especially with the new skins and milestones, and especially the 2-Time rework. But other than that, thank you for watching this video. This is a new type of video where I talk about an update and I give my opinions on it, and I hope you liked it. But if you did like it, leave a like, and if you didn't like it, leave a dislike. I don't care. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.